While many Americans are focused on inflation, crime, and abortion as we approach the midterm elections, people living in border states also rank border security as a top priority. Allie Bradley is live in a border state in Arizona, there in downtown Phoenix, to break down what changes could come depending on who is elected next on Tuesday. Allie?
Yeah, good morning, Mitch. So Border Patrol sectors here along Arizona's southern border experienced record-breaking migrant encounters over the last fiscal year. And candidates here in Arizona each have their ideas on how to help with the influx.
The Yuma sector saw a 170% increase when it comes to migrant crossings in the last year, with more than 310,000 encounters in 2022. Tucson saw nearly 252,000 undocumented individuals cross into the U.S. through its sector. The Biden administration has failed to get Congress to come together on comprehensive immigration reform. And despite voting in line with President Biden 94% of the time, incumbent Senator Mark Kelly is one of the few Democrats who acknowledges there is an issue at the southern border.
Let me just say it's a mess. It's a chaos. It's crisis after crisis. I worked in Washington to bring more Border Patrol agents to the state of Arizona.
Republican challenger Blake Masters, meanwhile, would take it even further and says he wants to militarize the border, categorizing the issues at the border as an invasion.
You're in the greatest country in the history of the world. You throw its borders wide open and you tell the whole world, come on in. Not only will we not deport you, Biden says to illegals, he says, here's an incentive, here's a cash payment, here's a bus ticket, here's a cell phone, here's a midnight flight out of Phoenix Sky Harbor. You can go anywhere in the country you want to go.
And an invasion is exactly what Republican gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake says she plans to declare day one, hour one, if she's elected.
We've got to stop people from coming in. We're no longer going to accept people who are just pouring across our border. We don't know who they are, what their backgrounds are. We're just not going to accept this kind of lawlessness in Arizona any longer.
Finishing the border wall is also top priority for both Lake and Masters. But Secretary of State and Democratic candidate for governor Katie Hobbs says immigration is a federal issue and disagrees with the barriers currently being put in place.
The shipping containers are a political stunt that are now going to embroil our state in legal battles because the federal government is calling for them to be removed.
Now, immigration has really been a political football for decades now. But what's different here in this election cycle is the unprecedented number of those migrant encounters that we've seen along our southern border. DHS reporting at least 2.7 million people crossed into the U.S. through that southern border when you include those coastal sectors as well. Now, the majority of those people, Mitch, are processed and released into the United States with just either reporting instructions or a court date years down the road. So definitely a point of contention for a lot of these candidates.
That is Allie Bradley live in Phoenix for us this morning. Thank you, Allie.
And we've learned so. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.